What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and another video. I have not uploaded in a long time, and in fact the last upload I had was about the time when I recorded this video, which was about 2 months ago. I've not had the chance to do the voiceover, but now I have. This is the end of Minecraft Earth. It was deleted off the App Store, so you can no longer play it, but this is just the collection that I've gathered through the 4 months that I played. So the location you see on your screen is where my house is located, and it's not as flat as it is in game. It's actually quite hilly, but it's not shown in the game. Now I'm gonna start out by showing you my inventory. As you can see, the best item I have is the diamond block that is legendary, and I have a ton of epic, which is the purple items. And now I'm gonna show you the build plates I collected. Now, build plates, they're basically just either a certain dimension, and you can build them and play on them, basically. I never used them in-game, but I just collected them, and this one is really cool. It's like a jungle-type temple, and that's probably my favorite. Then there's this desert village, which also looks pretty cool. Also probably one of my favorites. Now, in order to make this video under 15 minutes, I'm going to have to speed some sections up, but whenever I do commentary, I'm going to slow it down so you'll be able to understand and see what I'm talking about. Now, this section is called build plates. Basically, you could go in the game, and in virtual reality, the build plates would just pop up, and you'd be able to play on the build plates. You'll be able to see the ones that I unlocked and didn't unlock. And yeah, you can figure out which ones I didn't unlock and were locked. Next up is the smelting and crafting area. Basically, you could pay with the gems, which is the in-game currency, to unlock spots to either cook or smelt items or craft them. Next up, we have the mobs that I collected throughout the game. If you played during the final 4 months while it was available, then you knew if you collected enough mobs, then you would unlock in-game items for your Bedrock account. So that's the main reason I downloaded this game in the first place, and I really ended up enjoying it. But the next part of this section, the next part of this video for mobs is going to be quick, 1.5 speed, but you can put your playbacks part in 0.5 speed, and you'll be able to see everything like normal, and you'll be able to see all kinds of animals that they had. Now, the coolest thing I think about these animals were that some are in the actual Minecraft and others aren't, and I think that's really cool how they're connecting the games even though they are different. Next up is the construction section. All of the blocks that I've collected over my 4 months of playing the game. So this will include like the stuff that you would build on the build plates, and basically anything that is legendary is a good rare item, and then epic, which is purple, is also pretty rare, and then blue is rare. That's that's rare on its own. And then there's uncommon and common, which uncommon is green and common is just white. But that's basically just the rarities of the blocks that you find. The next section is nature. This includes like wood, plants, or anything that you would really farm or use to construct with redstone. Next up, we have equipment, which is basically weapons, food, basically anything you would take on a journey with you. To wrap things up with my inventory, we just have items. Now these are just a bunch of miscellaneous items that don't fit into any of the categories that we previously saw. Next up, I'm going to be showing you the main part of the game, which was called Adventures. Basically, it would put you into a VR or AR kind of situation. It'd be based off your small, medium, large, or huge crystals, and basically that determined the size of the area you're in or how good the loot was. Now, also, there is this thing called Seasons, but unfortunately, since I'm filming this video after the game expired, it does not show. They also had challenges, which you could do daily or just work on throughout the entire game. Next up is also the store, where you could purchase boost or build plates, which most of the big build plates that you saw earlier were ones that I purchased from the store, but the ones that were basic were the ones that I unlocked through leveling. Now just a final look at through my inventory, you can see the diamond block, which is my biggest accomplishment because it's a legendary block, my only legendary item in my inventory. And you can see I have a couple epic items, a lot of rare items, even more uncommon items, and then a few common items as well. Now, if you were looking around me on the map, you would see that there's a tiny circle that's around my character. Now, that circle is the circle that impacts what I can interact with, whether it's animals or biomes or trees. That is how I mainly would get resources and all the animals that I found. Now, these boosts, basically, they increase my attack, or they help me harvest more items, or they even increase the radius to where I'm able to interact with stuff. And so you'll get a look at all the boosts. Now to wrap up the vehicle, I'll be showing you my profile. Here you can see my character that I created. You can see even more skins that I created. And then here you can see the level rewards. My max level was level 13. You can see all the rewards that I got up to level 13, and even all the rewards that I would have gotten if I leveled up all the way to the max level, which was level 50. Alright, now this is probably the most sentimental part of the video for me. This is all the achievements that I unlocked through the 4 months that I played. So let's take a look. First achievement, blocks placed, 3. The second one, blocks collected, which is 1.5 thousand. Then mobs collected is 400 mobs. And my time play was 25 minutes, 52 seconds, which is, I feel like it's a little off. I feel like I played more than that. Next up is the challenges completed, which is 94, which is kind of decent for me considering I didn't play so much. Tools broken. Luckily, I didn't break any of my tools. I'm surprised I didn't break any of the wooden ones. Here you can see the items crafted, which was 325, which is mainly from the day I was recording this video so I can have the best inventory possible. And then items smelted. Again, I didn't even learn about smelting until I started recording this video, which was 44 items. And then adventures played. Adventures I didn't really do, but as you can see, I did a few of them. And then tappables. This is like the animals inside the little radius, and I did 510, which that's mainly what I did when I played to get the cosmetics. And then total deaths, only died 2 times. That was when I started the game. That's why I really didn't do adventures as much when I started. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.